fly, yes, I'm high, yes, everybody wanna get to this guy, yes, go out tonight, I just might, yes, style cleaner than yours, so don't buy, yes, I'm so debonair, so debonair, I'm so debonair, so debonair, I'm so debonair, so debonair, I'm so debonair, so debonair.
Hey, what's going on?
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Well, first, if you want to join my tribe, it's in my site, go ahead and subscribe, turn notifications, turn them all, like the video, share the video, comment below, comment in the chat, all those great things.
Good job. You did it right.
Yes, I did. How are you doing today?
I'm doing all right. I'm very tired.
Mm-hmm.
For some reason, I just feel low energy.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll try to get it up. How about you? I know there's some exciting things in the works.
Yes, there are some things I'm waiting to say what those things are, but yes.
I wasn't gonna say it, so
I feel really good today. I feel like I've been having a really good day.
Mm-hmm.
I woke up with some disturbing news this morning, but outside of that, I feel good today.
What's the disturbing news?
About this reunion coming up.
Oh, okay.
But outside of that, it's good to talk to you.
It's good to see you.
Good to see you as well.
Yes, I was listening to you talk yesterday on Tell the People About the Show,
Mm-hmm.
and I remember I was trying to text you that night, and I was like, "Why is he not texting back?" Because y'all was out there fighting. And now I understand what was going on, because I was like, this sound like when you said he was out there in the streets with talk about it to everybody. So I was like, is this why he could come back? Because you did say you tiptoed across the street, and I was like, oh, okay, now it makes sense, because this is why he wasn't texting back.
Oh yeah, probably.
I know. I'm on my way home. Oh, sure you are, just like Sonny said. Sure you are.
So we want to talk about this clip for this week's coming up the episode. And if you guys do follow me and Busy when we do our reviews for Potomac, we'll be on your channel this week, right?
We sure will be.
All right. So I wanted to kind of talk about this clip that we just got, and what you thought about it.
We can't show the whole thing because they did take my thing down.
I know they did. I was like, I don't show stuff on here because I already had them strikes. I don't really want no more. So
it was just a claim. I never had a strike. I've never had a strike.
I don't really know how it works.
It was a dusty crackhead who tried to give me a strike once.
Mm-hmm.
But then I just put that video right back up. So strike that, sir, when you put the pipe down. You want to go?
Yeah. So I mean, we're kind of going back from last week we're kind of going back to this part with the salad tossing, and we get a little bit farther into the altercation.
Mm-hmm.
So we know that Candace threw 3 pieces of lettuce first, right?
Two, yes.
Then Mia came back. How do you feel about the situation?
How I feel about the situation still. So again, I don't think that Candace is right, and I don't think that Mia is right. But I feel I am more frustrated with Mia because you just all you need to do is apologize to that girl, and people are not taking into consideration that she's mad at Mia. I don't like what you did. I don't like what you said, and you need to apologize to me. But she doesn't want to do that. She actually doubles down. Down. So then I'm gonna double down on how I feel. I told you to apologize to me at that party in the driveway. You did not want to do it. Now we here. You don't want to do it. Now in this new clip that y'all see coming up, she doubles down. But Candace is just still supposed to be okay. She's still just supposed to be like, okay, well then I don't care no more. It's my video, my money, my stuff. But I'm just supposed to be like, I don't care. I would never come to your channel and be like, this is low budget, this is stupid, this is nasty. And then you said, well, I didn't like that. And you said, well, I don't care.
But you did come over and say it was low budget.
Well, I mean, at the time it is. We're trying to protect the coins, honey. We're trying to protect the coins, sweetie.
You didn't apologize for saying that.
I've always apologized to you.
You never apologized for saying that my channel was low
I
budget.
am sorry that I said your channel. I'm sorry that your channel's low budget.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Barely.
How do you feel?
I feel like they all thought it was low budget.
Okay.
So, I mean, it was low budget. So, I don't feel like that she should have lied to her.
And I don't think Candace should either. Your mama low budget. I mean, if we're telling truths, and we should lie to each other, your mama's low budget. And there's a lot more things I could say on top of that, but I'm gonna leave it at that.
How do you feel?
Talking low budget.
How do you feel about Candace saying that? How does she know that she doesn't have problems about feeling low budget?
Yeah, that's not you is saying that. How do you know I don't have problems about feeling low budget? And you gonna sit here and get mad about your mom being low budget? How you know I don't have a problem about you saying that I'm low budget? I could have issues.
Do you feel like Candace ever felt low budget?
I don't think Candace talks about money.
But do you ever feel like she felt, because she said that on the show?
Well, it's a possibility that she does. She could, she said, how does she know that I don't have an issue?
That's what I said. Do you think that she ever had one?
I don't think she does, but I think that she was fearful of what her project could look like. I think she had a very big insecurity about what this project was going to be and how it was going to come out.
Mm-hmm. So, I went back and watched the clip, right, from the video thing. And because I was like, well, did she start this conversation? And Mia didn't even start this conversation. Miss Mama Dorothy started the conversation.
Okay.
So Mama Dorothy definitely feels like this video is low budget.
Okay.
So if your mother feels like that, and
my mother can feel whatever way my mother wants to feel. Your nasty, tacky, big feet, tall, Jolly in the Green giant ass. You can't say nothing about this. I invited you here just to be here as a friend. You did a 1-2 dance move on the beach with Gizelle. Y'all really didn't even do that like that. All I was saying was you can also attend, be in the background. I may need your vehicle. If my mother came up and told everybody all my business, okay, with them, that's me and my mother, but I'm going to fight with her about it. But when you start to say, "Ooh, tell me more, girl," I tell you, now you the hoe too, and you could go.
So what was she supposed to say to the mother?
She's supposed to say, I don't know her. I'm sorry. I'm just here to support her.
But they all felt like the mother felt, though.
What up? So what?
So they just lie?
Yes.
Okay.
How did you feel since we asking the questions?
I mean, I think that when we come into situations that we are invited to, we do feel a certain type of way about things that we are involved in. Mm-hmm. I mean, it was very much so expressed from all the women when they got there. Mm-hmm. What's going on here. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. They were all happy for Candace still, even though it was low budget. They still were questioning, the situation. Mm-hmm. So, if it was me, if her mother came and talked to me out of respect, I would have the conversation with her. Now, how I personally feel, I don't know if I would have shared that with the mother.
Well, I know who's not meeting my mom.
I mean, I just would respect that this is Candace's mother. And,
respect that you're my friend. Respect my mother by saying, you know what? I don't think Gerard will want to talk about this right now. Or busy, whatever. I don't think he wants to talk about this right now.
But you weren't talking about it. She was. Yeah,
but this better be on television.
Okay. Did her mom not know that?
Yes, she does. Okay. She does. We're not looking at right now. You're asking me, well, what do I feel about Mia's actions during it? I don't care if Dorothy was passing out pamphlets with my business on it. Mm-hmm. Do not engage. Do not engage. Talk to the lady, but do not engage.
Okay, so I thought that when they were at Gizelle's house in the parking lot, in this parking lot,
First of
that
all, it doesn't even look like that. I thought you were gonna do editing. You
they had,
like
well,
you're slipping.
no, I haven't got there yet because we got a whole nother week for me to do that. But I thought when they were at her house, they talked about this already.
And there was no resolve.
Okay, so
they didn't talk about this because
right.
she tried to talk to her about. I heard that you were going around asking my business, and Mia turned it to your video being low budget.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so this conversation started off with them because of G. It wasn't really even about the video or her mama or nothing like that. And they were, upstairs talking cash money about Mia and her husband. He told her shut the F up and all this stuff. We already talked about that, so we're gonna go back to that.
He was drunk.
Yes, and he's on vacation. He's allowed to be. So Candace says you're not going to disrespect me and not expect a response. Now Candace started the disrespect in this clip, on this episode.
On the last episode?
Yeah, when they were talking, because Mia wasn't saying nothing bad to Candace, nothing like that.
I got smoke for you every time I see you until you apologize to me.
Okay. So you just hang on to it. Gotcha.
A lot of people do. Look, girl, now that I've left this party, I'll wait till I see you at the next one. But don't think I'll be nothing. I'm going to be kind to you. Now that I know how you feel, you, your money, your drunk husband, and that clique, you needed to get rejuvenated.
I just think that Mia could have read her back, but she didn't. And I think Wendy was really trying to have let's come together because this was supposed to be a no problem situation. Thank you, Precious Pisces, for the super sticker. She was trying to really, have a good trip. Let's talk about the Yo Mama thing because maybe this is not a joke we should be making. And in your anger, you should still be responsible, wrong or right.
Oh, I hear you.
I'm asking. That should we?
You can be, yes.
Okay. So when Mia was trying to tell her that, Candace cut her off, and
I don't want to hear about it.
Yeah. And so she started talking about what she wanted to talk about again, which I understand. She's upset. So let's go into this clip because we're going back to the other episode. So let's back into this clip. So we're here that Candace threw 3 pieces of salad. Mia threw a whole handful of salad. Now I feel like, should Mia have picked up 4 pieces instead of the whole handful? Like I know she was upset.
I mean, no, Candace shouldn't have picked up no salad and tossed nothing, slid across the thing or nothing.
Yeah, but she got real mad when Mia grabbed the whole handful and threw it at her.
I mean, that was a lot of. Who was upset was a scholar. She really wanted that salad.
I feel like I would have been like a scholar too. I really would have wanted. I probably was hungry.
Yeah, and y'all know that Wendy though. She's not the best at food and stuff like that. And I remember that little girl she held hostage and put in the scene. Right now, you guys are gonna have lobster biscuit with a little bit of shrimp cracker. Oh, poor thing, girl. Poor thing. She's not the best with food.
So I think that, from this, Mia's like, listen, I want to go. She's like, I didn't want to be here in the first place.
Thank you.
Which he did say that. So that's not true. That is true.
Get your hoe and y'all go out, please. Leave. G, tell her shut the fuck up again. Let her leave.
And then she's so mad at Ashley, she can't even hear what Ashley's saying. Karen's trying to talk to her. She can't hear what she's saying. No, she can't hear what nobody's saying.
You're trying to come to the defense of this Jolly Green Giant prostitute whore with a business. You're not going to get through to me. I'm sorry. I am now feeling unfair at how y'all treat it. I don't care about her mother at this time. Just like she didn't care about how I cared about my video. Don't come to me saying nothing about who said what and how. I don't care. Now I'm at this point. Because what I should have been talking to her about is how she should have respected my space and my feelings about my stuff. Which I didn't want to do that. So now I'm at this point. And I want all y'all to shut up. Ray,
I
take
mean,
your wife
but
and
they
go
were
upstairs and
doing
figure
that.
out another 3-wick candle job. Wendy, figure out what room we staying in again, since that's what you want to do. Skylar, y'all can see here, y'all can stay, y'all can talk to me. Belly and toe, forehead, you can go upstairs. I don't want to hear it.
Mm-hmm. But they were all doing that until Mama Dorothy wanted to talk about the business. So, again, I think that this is misplaced anger, but however you feel, that's fine. So then what happens next? I think Mia comes back in. Oh, G's in the hallway. So basically she want to go. We leave.
She needs to go.
Mia comes back in and she tried to explain, her mother's situation.
I don't care.
Candace is yelling and screaming like a child. She's throwing this tantrum.
You never yelled or screamed?
As an adult like that, no.
That's not what I heard.
Well, yeah, ask someone else.
It was over there at Don't Talk to People.
Mm-hmm.
That y'all was acting a fool over there at
that restaurant. They didn't disrespect my family though, so that's fine. But as an adult, no, I think that when we're in a situation like this, this is a little bit different, right?
Mm-hmm.
So she tried to explain to her, she broke the little, what is it, like the butter tray or something like that?
Yeah, they was breaking stuff in the house. I hope Wendy gets her deposit back.
I'm sure that Mia gave her money for that little bowl. I know if Candace, I feel like she was banging it in anger. Then Candace started flicking stuff towards her. It was a lot of violence going on, and I feel like. So I just want to ask you this: so, what if a fight happened in this moment?
Okay.
Would Candace be justified in being sad about this too?
I mean, she can feel justice. She can be sad about whatever she wants to be sad about. I'm not kidding.
I mean, is she the victim in this situation?
She could feel like she got beat up. I think that Candace also did play a part in this fight, especially during that time. She was going in with her. They were responding to each other. If a fight broke out, I think they both would have been at fault.
Okay, so let's move on to Chris coming in the room. We're going to skip Eddie telling Chris what's going on. That was pretty self-explanatory. Let's move to Chris and Candace outside. Chris is trying to actually level with her.
Is he?
He is trying to level with her. He's like, listen, this is childish.
So
huh?
I said, and so what?
Oh, so she.
I don't know how you all feel when you all get frustrated and when you all feel like you've been slighted, when you feel as if you have been ignored, when you feel as if, look, now I'm frustrated, like now I'm mad. And I don't know if during those times people can make you think rationally all of the time. Sometimes it's like, I don't give up right now. Like, I don't care. And no one's going to come in here right now and make me care. And like, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. You and nobody else in that house is going to make me care right now. I don't like the way this lady is talking to me. And it's not changing over here.
But they're both talking to each other this way.
Okay, because she doesn't like the way I'm talking to her. And it's in response of how she's talked to me.
So
what she decided to do was to leave. So she could go.
I feel like if Candace felt this strongly about this low budget comment, and you were trying to be a friend to me, why not talk to her before we get to this trip? We know we're going on this trip, we're gonna be in the house together.
Oh, because when me and Gizelle wanted to talk to me, it went just so well, right? Because the first time Gizelle tried to talk to me, it went so well.
When she texted her?
Yes.
She said, talk to my assistant? Yes. Well, when she texted her, it didn't go well, but when they actually sat down and met, it did go well.
I'm just saying, let's not act like Mia is the most open and saying, oh, I would love to sit down and meet with you.
Well, I mean, if we can think that Candace could be in her feelings while she's in her feelings, then Mia's not allowed to.
No, she could do whatever she wants to do. I'm just saying, if I was Candace, I'll say, and I would call her and say, let me try to have fun. Let me try to call her and have a conversation. But the last time somebody asked for that, they went out. She was telling people to do it with her assistant.
But then they actually went down and sat down and talked. And
clearly, we don't know that yet because Candace does not know anything about her mother.
She told her on this episode.
I'm saying, I'm talking about during that time, Candace did not know. That's why Candace doesn't even know anything about her mom.
But when she found out, she still didn't care.
Did she find out?
Yes, she told her.
Who told her?
Mia told her.
When?
When she smashed the butter plate and broke it.
Oh, you think she was listening to her?
Yeah, she said, I don't care if you're proud of your mother. She actually repeated what she said.
Yeah, you could be proud of her because I'm not listening to you. You being proud of whatever. I don't care. I'm sure your mother is a great ex-con. It has nothing to do with me.
Well, I mean, you're talking about her. So it does. At this point, it does.
It was an easy response.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that, and now I'm going to have to start judging very critically when people just do a quick clapback, because your mama is a clapback that's so easy. It's been going on for years. This is my first year. I'm being dead serious. I guess I feel like one of the people who was like, now we got to start using he, her, and they. We got to start calling people by their pronouns, because I was like, now your mama is like that big of a. I have never.
I think your mama was like a funny joke, like back in the when I was younger.
And now I'm hearing that
now your mama is low budget. I mean, we saw Dr. Heffley. Dr. Heffley did it, and they didn't like it.
I don't watch that show.
Well, Dr. Heffley was telling Mariah, your mama, and Mariah's mama her mama is ratchet, and people didn't like that. So with Mia's mother not being that way. Mm-hmm. And Candace saying that
she is that way.
Huh?
She is that way.
Mia's mom is ratchet.
Mia's mother is low budget.
Oh, is she?
She is, and that's why it hurts.
Okay. Whatever you say.
Do you think so? What do you think Mia's problem is? Is it that her mom's not low budget?
I think that her mom has worked from being low budget, maybe, and she's working on herself to become a better human being in real life. Okay. You know, like we've been watching Candace throw these tantrums for 3 years, and there's nothing that's changed. It's been the same Candace from the last season that we saw. People have told Candace that her mouth was a problem. Mm-hmm. And actually, you know, the first few seasons, episodes for this season, I was like, oh wow, you know, Candace worked on herself. Like she really been cool, calm, collective. She hasn't really said nothing crazy. But the more the show goes on, the worse she gets. Mm-hmm. So I don't know if if you want to call her mom low budget, I think that her mom had low budget moments, but I also think that she's took responsibility for those moments, and she's been working on it to become a better human being. And that still has nothing to do the progress of that. Me. And Candace has not done anything to change the fact that her behavior is low budget.
Okay.
So
and we can argue about that too.
We can argue about Candace's behavior being low budget.
Yes, sure.
Oh, well, I mean, it wasn't an argument. I mean, we all can see her behavior is low budget. The women on the show, they throw light shade. You know, Candace goes down to hell. Okay. It's low budget. So let's move into the room with Mia when they're talking to her, like, you know, don't let her come down here. This is a real moment.
I'm sure you would think it is.
Well, I mean, as someone who has had a parent that struggled before, I could understand the emotions that Mia had.
Yeah, but if you've had a parent who struggled, me as well, you don't re-traumatize them on national television every scene you get a chance to do so. And before anybody knew that her mother was a crackhead ex-con who almost committed suicide because of a man, she told us that and ran her down every second she could and brought her sister into it too, talking about codependency. Don't come to me and say it's about to be my fault when you have trashed your mother for 3 episodes straight and then brought your sister into it too. And then you brought your sister into it too. No, I can't.
Well, I mean, she did. When her mom told her that, she said she didn't even know that. She didn't remember that. And this is a show. So we know that the mother had to sign some paperwork. She knew what was going to be happening. So her mother signed up for that. So I don't know if I totally agree with what you're saying, because the mother knew the storyline.
So then why are we blaming? Then why are we mad at Candace for anything? If the mother signed up for the show and she knew what was going to happen, girl, you could be dragged too.
We knew that her and her daughter was going to have a conversation about what happened with her and her relationship. Not that Candace is going to attack her every 5 seconds.
Candace wasn't attacking her every 5 seconds. Now
Well,
she
was.
is attacking her every 5 seconds.
She is. And I mean, to me, like, you know, when they had this conversation, it made me feel a little even worse looking at Candace, because when someone tells you something that is detrimental to someone's personal health, I think you gotta, I don't care how mad you are, you gotta take that into consideration.
If you're listening.
Well, she was.
I don't think she was. I think you're giving her more grace than she deserves. I don't think Candace was listening to her. I do not think that Candace was listening to her at all.
I don't think that Candace understands unless you pop her. Then she understands I did something wrong.
Okay, sure.
Because Miss Dorothy had to pop her with a purse. She understood it.
Okay.
Chris has to cuss her out. She understands.
Okay.
Monique had to pop her upside the head a few times. She understood.
Okay.
So, you know, I she's kind of creating a narrative in my head for me. This is my own personal opinion. It's not for everybody else. Then unless, you know, physical contact happens, she doesn't understand nothing.
Right.
But let's say, because we don't know what's going to happen after this. After hearing this full story about how Mia actually felt, and Chris is telling her this is childish behavior and she cannot take on the battle of everybody else. Only her own battle, because she's taking on Gizelle's battle, Robyn's battle, her battle, and Wendy's battle. But these people have all made peace with Mia. They all were adults, sat down, had a conversation with her, and they're okay. They throw fun like shade at each other. For some reason, Candace doesn't get the algorithm of the show.
Okay.
Because yes, I mean, they all had issues with her, but they all actually sat down and talked to her and then squashed it. Candace goes for the juggler.
Okay.
Is Candace a good fit for the show?
I mean, I do. Because I like her. Everybody is not going to like everyone. That's why it's an ensemble cast. There are fans of each person.
I think that they have all had bad moments, but they've all been able to squash it besides Candace. Candace has a hard issue with Ashley. Now she's having one with Candace. I mean, with Mia. Okay. And I feel like she doesn't get how this works.
I think she does. That's why she's still here. I just think that people don't like the way that she reacts or not reacts to some things, and that's okay.
Even the cast members don't.
It doesn't. Okay, but my boss does.
Or is the boss exploiting you?
And okay, and I'm getting the checks still.
Okay. All right. Well,
yeah, I'm not saying. I know that I don't take the popular opinion with this subject, and it's because
Mel said barely.
Since she a member, I know where she stands. I know I don't take the popular opinion, and that's okay because I don't think that I always have had the popular opinion. I do know that I am more of an emotional
like you're just
person.
Like you don't like you are kind
of. I know we're not about to do that.
What?
Go ahead. What was you saying? Because
we're not gonna be what?
I didn't finish what I was saying, but you go ahead because I felt like I was about to be disrespected, and I was about to click leave studio.
You said you thought I was gonna say what?
I was waiting for it. I need to now hear what you was about to say.
I was just gonna say it feels like when we do talk about the show, and even when you talk about the show, there's no like rationalness with this. I mean, I can agree. Like I said, this season, I didn't like Candace, but I came in this season trying. Even with Gizelle, the same thing. So you know, the good stuff that she did and the bad stuff she did, I was like, you know what, I didn't like, but you know what, I did like this. Candace acts like a bad. I mean, this was terrible to me. This is unforgivable to me, honestly. If it was me in my real life, I don't know if I could. If I see Candace, will be on site, honestly. But I just was saying that. I don't know.
I hear you.
And I did, and you had to make a good statement. She only has this energy with people that are not like the head of the show, like Gizelle's and the Karens and stuff like that. Like she doesn't really give them this much energy.
Okay.
She wouldn't her beef with Ashley will never end for whatever reason. They've all had bad times with Ashley.
She ran what's her name? Sharice down.
She did, but then Sharice was cool with her by the end of the season. Because of the
Sharice
other
was about to be
ladies.
off of the season.
Because of the other ladies.
Because Shasha was about to get off the show.
Well,
Shasha
she did
was
get off the
gonna
show. And then she came back on last season and she was on the show, but didn't get a check for being on the show. I just want Candace to understand the algorithm of the show, honestly. I think that, okay, you mad because you had a low budget video, but to take the woman's mother down.
That statement right there is the ignorance, right? Like that's the ignorance and even for you to say, I want her to understand the algorithm of the show, talking about it down to the YouTube. I think she gets what her job is here. Wendy better be lucky somebody said something or did something because she don't know how to play the thing. I think she understands the algorithm of the show very well.
I feel like she wants to be a Gizelle or a Karen.
I don't think she wants to be a Gizelle or a Karen.
She does because honestly, she's trying to get to the top. So let me take these girls out.
Is she? Is that what Candace is doing?
That's what it looks like to me. But she just doesn't understand the
algorithm of the show.
No. She doesn't understand how the rest of these women have done it because they've been there before she got there. Gizelle does what she does every season. People hate her, but she's still likable. Like there's a chance
people like her.
Huh?
Yes, Gizelle is likable, is what you're saying.
She has an opportunity.
People like Gizelle.
She has the opportunity to be likable. A lot of people don't like Gizelle.
Okay.
So Gizelle was like, you know what? I'm sitting there not liking me. Let me go send Ashley to do my work. You know, she's lighting it up. Let me go let Ashley do it. She should let Robyn go do it because then people will start liking, may even think that Robyn has some kind of storyline. I don't know. But I don't think that Candace's way of operating is okay.
That's clear.
You know, I understand you want to shade and everything, but there's the difference between being disrespectful and being shady.
I agree.
And clearly, Candace doesn't get it.
I hear you.
You know, I'm gonna still give her a shot though.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully, after the smoke dies down, whatever Mia told about her mother, it processes and they squash it at the end of the episode.
When she really hears it, I do not think because I have been in that space.
That's what I just said. Can you hear me? You're right.
Okay.
Where is your scooter? Where is it?
I don't think she heard her. Sorry, y'all. Hold on. Let me I want to know what the people think. No, I'm not saying drop a link, don't do that.
I didn't do that. They said the video came out nice. I wouldn't have known about a budget if it wasn't played out on TV exactly. Candace is aggressive, passive aggressive person.
Yeah, but that's the way. Who just said that? Go back to the
Teresa said that.
No, to T Goddess. T the Goddess.
About the video?
The video came out nice. I wouldn't have known about the budget if it wasn't for TV. Exactly. So this is what I'm saying. It's her baby, and she's put her money and time and energy perspective. Somebody had to come up with a concept and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And the project, when it came out, it looked great. And you could feel good about what it came out looking like and how it came together.
Mm-hmm.
What the show is focusing on is not that. And a lot of that is driven by Mia, who keeps saying it. Because we went there and we let it go. We went there and we let it go. But Mia,
the reason why I would say it was because when Candace came to address the issue, she attacked Mia.
Because you was acting foolish down to my set.
Because of your mom.
Because
of your mother. Your mother.
And now your mother is now going to be the reason.
But her mom wasn't there doing that.
What
she
I
never
said.
met her mom. She never met her
and
mom.
Now
nothing.
your mother is going.
Your
to
mother is having low budget conversations about your low budget
video. Your
video.
mother is low budget.
But your mother's having low budget conversations about your low budget video. That's not their fault.
Okay. Somebody go get Michael and tell him that somebody else's mom needs a house.
Say that again.
Somebody go get Michael and tell him that somebody else's mom needs a house. I'm done.
I don't dislike Candace, but I want her to not misplace her anger, and that's what it is. Gizelle,
I don't think her anger is displaced.
Can I finish reading the comment? Gizelle has dogged Candace via Ashley, Robyn, and others. I don't want to hear nothing about colorism from her either. Now that I didn't like that either. And I'm sure you didn't see it because you said you don't watch the after show.
I do watch the after show. I didn't see it that day.
Oh, okay. I don't like Gizelle. I believe it. I don't like Gizelle, but I can tolerate her. Candace, who catch all these things.
And that's what. And again, I think that is what's polarizing and what's good about her. People can't stand Kenya, and they do not like her. That lady mother slammed door in her face, and people said that's what she get. People don't like her, but it's necessary to have people like that because there's some people that you love to hate or that you just hate, but you go and turn on the show, and then they become the topic of conversation because of how much you don't like them. I think you don't understand the algorithm of the show and audiences.
I think that the algorithm of the show is basically. I mean, first of all, I don't think that I've really. I mean, even when Marlo went off on Kenya about her mother, we were like, "Damn, like that's not cool." It wasn't cool. So I don't understand why we're giving Candace this break about saying
everybody because everybody knows about Kenya's mother.
Okay.
It was
we all knew about Mia's mother.
Ashley did not even know about her mom.
Yes, she did. She told what's the name?
During the after show, she said I had no idea.
Robyn told her on the show before she got to the house.
On the after show, Ashley said she didn't know. Are we watching the same after show?
But
we watching the same after show?
No. Robyn told Ashley at her house on the show, not the after show.
When Candace said it, she didn't know. And Robyn asked Ashley, "Did you know?" She said, "I didn't know."
No, she said, "Did Candace know?" That's what she said. She didn't say she didn't know. She said, "Did Candace really know?"
Let me go back. Let me play.
Yeah, because that's not what she said. That is definitely not what she said. Me and Candace have childhood trauma. That they do. No one wants to fight Kenya. They sure don't. Candace.
Oh, since when? Because when Portia dragged her, everybody was like, "Yes," and drag her again.
I never said that.
Drag her again.
Candace needs to pick a side. You can be both the villain and the victim. I think that she takes pride in people calling her the villain, and she's not the villain on the show. There was a whole scene on the show. It was Robyn and Ashley in her kitchen when she brought the baby before she went on the trip with Karen.
During the after show,
she said,
Robyn said, "Did you know?" She said, "Did Candace know?" She said, "No." She said, "I didn't know."
She said, "Did Candace know?" She was questioning, "Did Candace know?" She
said she didn't know as well.
No, Ashley was questioning whether Candace knew or not.
And because Ashley was saying she doesn't know.
No, Robyn asked her, and Ashley was questioning whether Candace really didn't know or not. Because if you think about it, when Mia asked her or she called her a spoiled brat, she said, "Did you look that up? Did you look that up?" I'm like, "Girl,
you look that up too."
We watched it on TV. We know you a spoiled brat.
Because you're a fucking fan.
Well, now she's on the show with you. But she definitely questioned whether or not Candace knew or not.
No, that part's true.
Candace said it again even after they told her.
I don't think that she heard anybody telling her anything. I don't get what y'all not about to do is make me feel I don't care about her mother. And I remember her continuously saying, "I don't care. I'm not listening. I don't care. Nope, it's not getting through. Don't say that. I do not care."
But when Mia broke that thing, she did hear what she said because she repeated what she said.
You would have to assume that I was listening to what you were saying.
She repeated it.
Pick out a part and I'm going to say it again.
She repeated it.
I'm going to pick out a part and say it again. I'm not listening to you. I don't care what's going on. You're proud, very proud of your mother.
Thank you, Gina B. Candace said she didn't know, but if she would have, Really, she would have really went in. I believe that as well. How the hell they didn't know they talk about everything? I don't know.
Oh,
and that's why Ashley said, I don't know. She didn't know. Wendy them told in the room she knew she interrupted her so she couldn't tell her. I feel like she didn't want them to tell her on the show, so she keeps saying your mama.
No, I keep saying your mama.
What's weird is that the entire cast feels that Candace was wrong. Yep. And her husband, Butt Busy, is still standing 10 toes down.
I don't care. The thing is,
that's the part that is really blowing me.
I don't care who, and maybe I'm just built differently like that. I don't care if everybody on the television feels a certain way.
But how does everybody in the room, including your husband, understand this?
Television feels a certain way. I do not. I wasn't raised like that. I'm sorry. And maybe that's different. Maybe I'm different. Okay, maybe that's weird. But I wasn't raised to, if all people feel the same way, you got to feel the same way too. I wasn't raised like that.
But you got to, but it's just like
I can see everybody doing the same thing and still me being like, that looks stupid. Half of America voted for Trump. So there are going to be people who, large 5 million, 25 million, collectively, who feel the same dumb exact way. I don't have to agree with that. So I don't think it's weird that I still feel the same way I feel.
The love we share, that's so true. No one shared Candace more than her mother.
And she can do that.
Well, then why are we mad at everybody else?
She can do that.
But time out though, if she can do that and she's telling everybody that you around, why are we mad at everybody else?
We're not mad.
Your mama is saying it. Your mother is saying it.
Okay, and her mother talked about her low budget. Talked about her drug issues. So then now I'm going to talk about them.
Her mother did not. Mia was talking to her mother about her issues.
I'm telling you, this is how I feel about the smoke that I'm going to provide, and I still don't care. And Candace can get over it, and I will not.
Well, maybe she needs to grow up. She's so unhinged she can't hear. Make it make sense. This isn't the monster they made. I just think that Candace's anger is really misplaced, and she's taking all her anger out from her mother on everybody else. And she really gives it to Ashley. She knew Candace has never had a yo mama.
First of all, I think that is very true.
That is very, very, very true as well, Chi-Town. She has never, ever, on the 3 years she's been on the show here, she has never made a yo mama joke. Never.
Okay.
So all of a sudden, when Mia's mom comes on and Mia comes on, there's your mama jokes.
I just didn't think it was that. And again, I'm hearing you all from my perspective, which is very hard to understand. I'm sorry that y'all have to hear me speak. I did not think that she was looking that deep into a quick, yo mama. And it could be because I regularly say,
down too.
Yeah. I just regularly say, your mama. Your mama's stupid. Your mama, like I do that all the time.
But you do all the time, though.
I don't even think it's so not a big thing
for you.
And I hear other people saying it.
But we have never heard Candace make a your mama joke. I don't think
it was a your mama joke.
You thought it was she was serious.
I thought it was just a regular clapback.
No, so she has never said that though. But she has had so many clapbacks. Even when they were talking about her mom, she didn't like it.
I'm hearing you.
You're in your mama's house. Don't bang on your mama's house.
Don't talk about my mother in my house.
But she don't like when they talk about her mother.
Mm-hmm.
But then she can go talk about Mia's mom. Make it make sense.
I don't think she was talking about her mom. I'm sorry, and I'm hearing y'all.
After she told her about her mom, she still made a joke about her.
Then she started talking about her mother if she was listening to her.
Okay. On that show, she said she didn't take it back anyway. I don't agree, and this is way after it's over with. She said, I don't agree. I understand what Busy is saying. Okay. Busy, I stand with you. She was wrong, but I understand. I stand by Candace. She's only a housewife working. So you getting a lot of love today. I stand with you, Busy. They standing with you.
Thank y'all, girls. Okay, because it's hard over here.
Candace needs to learn you can't just say anything to anyone because people out here will rock her for less.
Okay.
This is the monster these women made last year. Absolutely, it is. I do believe that.
And you still don't understand her gripe with Ashley?
I mean, I
took her wide body ass down to the court system to try to make sure
the real issue between? It's been so. What's the real issue between her and Ashley? I don't remember.
So
what it was.
The one that bothered me, she ain't here no more. But you did still go down there and try to help her with that case.
Okay.
And I'm still gonna be upset with you until you're done.
Okay. But she had been going off on Ashley even before this.
That problem was the way that Ashley was sitting up here lying and then trying to make it seem like Candace was wrong. Girl, you told me that you would stop drink, that you was gonna stop drinking. Now here we are, 7 episodes later, and you got a Corona in your hand. You ran Monique down, and that was okay. Make no mistakes, you made no mistakes, right? So then when I said, well, girl, didn't you say you was gonna stop drinking? Now it's why are you saying me? I could try to have a girl. Didn't you say your friend was running into a ditch and she crashed her car because of that? And then after that, it was that she was getting drunk down to the jacuzzi on the trip.
The reason that Candace said that Ashley told her that, but the reason why Candace said that Ashley told that was because she was trying to have a baby, and then it was like, well, Candace, you can drink and still try to make a baby, and then the girls was like, and then the girls on the show was like, the girls on the show was like, well, I think half my babies was made when I was drunk.
That's true. I don't got no children. My hole has not been open yet. This lady said she was doing it because she wanted to have a baby. I'm going off of what this lady said with the forehead. She told me down to my restaurant that she was going to stop drinking because it would help with fertility. That's what she said.
But she's not going to change her mind.
We want to. You do whatever you want to do, but then tell me, I changed my mind about it.
And this, I don't think that Mia is an angel, but I think in this situation, this was a lot.
Her mom was a lot.
Huh?
Her mother's.
She should sue for slandering the video. Okay, if she had never put Ashley out her house, and she wouldn't have a statement to give.
First of all, she never could put her out because Ashley kept coming back. Oh, what's up, Gabriel?
Because Gizelle brought her back in the house.
I'm saying she never left my home. She should have been sued for trespassing.
But Gizelle kept bringing her back in the house, and she's at work. So okay. I mean, I can see she was just over there visiting. This guy come back in. She's at work. So your house is
burn his risotto.
And this wasn't her house. This was her mama's house too. And Miss Dorothy did not kick her out.
Get off the set. My mama said leave.
Does Candace don't pay nobody's on that cast?
My mom said you can't stay here.
Well, she should have called Miss Dorothy and said, Mom, that this can't ask you to leave. And Miss Dorothy was like, no, let her stay. Because this is my house. Miss Dorothy is messy.
I'm gonna get y'all the clip. I'm sorry, I had to turn off my phone kept connecting to my phone, so I could not do both at the same time. But I'm gonna get that clip.
Yes, back in the day, your mama and them was fighting words, but with adults, come on now.
And I don't never ever remember people fighting over your mama.
I do. In all honesty, Candace is the reason why her and Ashley.
Okay, where are y'all from? Okay, because this
can I finish reading?
No, I was gonna say what I want to say. I'm joking. Go ahead.
In all honesty, Candace is the reason why her and Ashley's friendship didn't work out. When Ashley brought Candace on the show, she rolled for her against Charisse and Gizelle. Candace chose Karen.
And it was Monique, I think. It was Ashley who was cool with Candace, and
she brought her on the show, right?
Monique was trying to use Candace against Gizelle and Robyn.
That's not true. What was happening was, again,
are you sure? Wasn't it that season? Well, that's my favorite, one of my favorite seasons.
The season when Monique was pregnant, and what happened was Monique had become friends with Ashley. Candace didn't like it. And Monique was again trying to talk to talk to Candace about her mouth. She was like, "You gotta chill." Like she was trying to help her out, and Candace didn't like it. That's what I remember. Why they started falling out.
Remember it correct? We are supposed to be doing a rewatch. Maybe that's what I'll start doing for my members only, because that's not what happened.
That is what happened.
It was not.
Candace could not understand why Monique was being friends with Ashley. That was the reason why they started falling out.
Oh, I'm saying when she first got on the show, that's not what happened.
Wait, when she first got on the show, Ashley brought her on the show, right?
Ashley brought her on the show, and Candace, and Monique tried to use her to go against Gizelle and Candace. Gizelle.
Oh
and
yeah,
Robyn.
I don't remember that part.
That's why during the trip, when Ashley said, I think the advice that we gave Candace was exactly what she did. The problem was she went off of the road. She went to the wrong person because Monique was trying to get her.
Oh no, she was talking to Karen because they were trying to take them pictures and she was getting upset because she was trying to talk to them. Yes, okay.
But either way, I understand. Candace has come onto the show misunderstood. And I think she has already lived life misunderstood. Yes, I think she walked into this group misunderstood.
Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about, because when she talked to Monique and Ashley, she was saying they were basically telling her, "Don't let these girls run you over." So
she said, "Run them down." She said, "You attack them as soon as they come to you."
And then she called
don't hold up.
And then she called geriatric grandma.
Yeah, and Ashley said, and then Monique was like, "Well, maybe you should. I don't think you really took the advice that we was trying to give you." And Ashley said, "I think she took it exactly how we said it. She did it exactly how we told her to do it."
But she was like thirsty to be friends with Gizelle and Robyn, though. And when she came on, for some reason,
no, she wasn't. She was talking down about Gizelle, and she was talking down about Charisse. The problem was Charisse was responding.
No, because she was sitting outside with Karen, and she was crying because they wouldn't talk to her. They wouldn't listen to her.
That was at the end of the season. Before that, she was just trying to get the people to understand that she's not a spoiled brat. They came on.
Well, she was acting like a spoiled brat.
When?
That whole season.
Okay.
Because even when she sat on that couch, I will never forget this part. When she said, because this is when I thought that Gizelle and Monique might be friends. She sat on that couch, and Monique had told a story about how Chris don't like when she go on vacations. They always fall out during her birthday. And Gizelle was like, "Well, there's healing juice when this stuff about you." Mm-hmm. And then Candace went on this weird ass rant about being called a princess. It was very weird. It was very weird. It was about her being called a princess or something like that. And then later on in that season, Chris called her a princess, and then she had a whole fit about it. It was weird.
People have certain things that tick them off.
It was weird.
There's something I don't like to be called, and I don't like someone to say to me. So, I understood what you're saying. Well, was it the right time? No, but I didn't think it was weird.
It was weird.
Okay.
So yeah, I guess whatever. But I do agree with the people in the comment section. They did make Candace the way that she is. I just think Candace should scale back a little bit with the insults and learn how to shade. That's all.
Okay.
I think
Candace, you're doing great, sweetie.
Me and her husband have had this conversation.
Okay. And here she still is.
And he agrees.
He can do whatever he want to do. He works for me too now.
He works for you.
If I was Candace, this is what I've been saying.
Barely.
Here we are, and she's getting rave reviews. Anita Baker was saying that her album was good.
They said she's number 4 on something in the chat. I missed it.
Okay. Anita Baker said that her album was good. Yeah, I can talk a lot of crap. Okay, but you can't go against Anita. Okay. But I digress, because the girls want to hate.
And there's nothing wrong with Dorothy helping her daughter. Oh, yes, but Mia did not attack Miss Dorothy or speak ill of her. They talking in the chat. People trigger her. Yeah. But
they don't want to look at it like that. The people don't want to look at it like they don't care about Candace's triggers. They just want to go in and then make sure that she don't respond. Somebody said number 4 on Kids Bob. Kick her out. Kick her out.
Shaw is reading and they don't like it. Louis Shaw.
She's
she.
reading now, and they don't like it. And I agree.
She's not reading.
I'm done attacking these. I'm done doing this light shade. Your mama is low budget, and now your mama, and you better be like, I don't say nothing else about her.
Okay, I mean, I think that's a recipe for disaster. But go ahead.
Okay, well, and then now stir it up and put it in the oven evenly.
I just don't want no sticky notes and the napkin coming out.
And I can do that too.
You can, but you can also get bopped upside the damn head too.
And bop me and lose your job, and then we'll move on to another lady.
Monique didn't lose her job.
Now she's doing YouTube videos with 100 people in there telling them how they felt when they were babies. I'm over it.
I mean, the bottom line is she didn't get fired after she bopped her upside the damn head. So
she is the bottom line.
That's all I'm saying. I mean,
you said what you said.
Words are just as bad as hands.
Okay.
And maybe Candace don't
We have learned that.
Okay.
We have learned that.
So, I'm just saying. I mean, you know, I want to come
loud. You're coming in loud and clear.
Okay. I just wanted to come on and try to level this out. I know we have Monday coming. It's going to be a tough time. You know.
Why would it be a tough time?
Because
I think we're both coming in knowing what we feel about each other. Mm-hmm. So I don't think it'll be a tough time. I know how you feel. I can understand it. Now the thing is, I grew up with someone like you, and raised by someone who wanted to fight all the time and did not like the way people spoke and what was going to happen, and it was ready to bop, and with very irrational thoughts about how they're responding. And I said, I don't want to be like that. And now I'm who I am, because we can talk it out. And if we can't talk it out, then we can argue as much as we're going to argue. Okay, if you don't like it, then and I don't like it, then we don't.
Has Candace tried to talk this out
with each other?
Has Candace tried to talk this out?
She came to her and said, I heard that you came to my video shoot talking about all of these things.
And Mia was trying to explain
what
to her.
What was that about? Mia said, yes, your video was low budget.
No, she didn't say that. That was not her first response.
What was her response?
She said, I was just trying to, because she said something about her being a boss or something like that. And when she goes to
places, for your resume.
Oh my, can I
please
finish what I'm saying?
But you sounded like Mia. Girl, why are we going over all this stuff?
She said, I wanted to talk to the manager to find out where the problem was lying. That's what she said.
I asked you to solve nothing.
But Candace asked her a question. Let her answer it.
I didn't ask you to. So I didn't ask you to come over
here. Candace asked her a question.
Okay.
She said, because I wanted to know who was in charge, because that's what I do when I go onto my business. Anything I'm doing in business, I ask so I can find where the problem lies. Okay. Candace came back where it was something, and she said, well, what I did want to, and she wouldn't stop talking. She said, why did I want to come to something that was low budget? That's when things they turned, because Candace wouldn't shut up.
Okay. Okay.
Candace, if you like, I mean, this could have been a simple resolve.
Could have. All she had to do was say, I'm sorry.
Well, I mean, she should have said, I don't like what you did. She could have said, I don't like what you said, and I feel like
I think that was very clear. I think that was very clear.
No, she said, did you come to my video shoot and ask about my husband being the manager or something like that? She didn't tell her how she felt about it.
You know what Mia does not look smart enough to pick up on context clues.
I mean, if you ask me a question, I'm gonna answer it.
It doesn't. She doesn't look smart enough to pick up context clues. It does seem like she is not smart enough to understand and read the room. So yes, I think that then Candace should have said to her, and Candace, this is your fault. Because you know, when you're talking to people like this, you have to be a little bit more plain. You have to say directly to them those words. Mia's not one of those people. She can't pick up on those things. So Candace, I will fault you for that.
If she would have asked the question, and what I would have said,
I just said yeah.
What?
I agree with you. I agree that she should have told her. I didn't.
You're being passive aggressive.
I don't think I'm being passive.
You are
aggressive, maybe, but I don't think I'm being passive.
if you ask me a question, I'm going to answer it.
Right.
Busy just dismissed Mia and sent her to watch Blue's Clues. Busy, why doesn't Candace have the same smoke for Gizelle? The shaded her video and her husband several times, and Robyn and everybody else on the cast. They all, everything that Mia said, they all was in, because when they Wendy went over to.
Did you want me to answer a question, or you're just elaborating on Chi-Town's question?
Well, I want to make sure that we are all in it. Well, like you have all the information, because when Wendy went to Gizelle, she was like, "Well, I mean, is he getting paid?" They all wanted to know. Even Robyn said she wanted to know.
Okay.
So, go ahead.
So to answer your question, Chi-Town, first, thank you for the question. Second, I am not sure what information Candace is going off of when she enters her scenes. And so when I see the episode, I am only going off of what I've collected that she has seen and heard directly from those episodes. I don't go off of confessionals. I don't go off of after shows. I only assume that the things that Candace knows and sees are the things that she's experienced and not what happened during those other parts. In these scenes, those ladies, for majority of the time, have not directly downed her and her husband, though they happen in the confessionals, after shows, reunions.
Now,
Mia has. Can I speak?
No, who are you talking about? Whose husband? No.
Gizelle and and Robyn have not directly to Candace downed her husband in front of her.
Candace?
Yes.
She told her on the episode that she feels like Chris is running her coattail.
She says it feels like it could be a coattail thing. They were asking her questions.
She did not say a coattail thing. She said it feels like he's riding your coattail.
It could feel like that.
She said it could feel. She said
as they were talking to her.
Okay.
It seemed like concern.
I feel like you're like Candace making excuses for Gizelle. Go ahead.
No, it seemed like concern.
Go ahead. Candace didn't take like that. When Candace came on the next one, she was pissed off.
Let me tell you what I'm not going to do anymore. Because I can have my opinion and I can hear yours and I tell you that you're wrong and you need to reevaluate. You're not seeing it right. And I'm telling you now that I'm done hearing that from you. I'm seeing it correctly. My opinion is just different than yours.
Okay.
We're both watching the same show. We just don't have the same side, and that's okay. And you're not wrong or stupid for yours. At least I wouldn't say that to you. So I feel like Mia is standing 10 toes down and saying, low budget, y'all low budget. Y'all are broke bitches in this house. She's standing down on the fact that I look down at y'all because of the business my husband made. And that's why she's giving it directly back to her. Travis said, thank God for your patience. Y'all think he's patient?
I am being patient.
Y'all, he could have done this video without me if he was so concerned.
I wanted to talk to you about it.
Barely.
Don't say it to his face, Busy. Save it for one of the green screen comments.
That's what they like better. That's what
Gizelle does.
Sure does. You guys stand. Say behind your back. Yes. Don't say it to my face.
I mean, I knew we weren't going to end up agreeing at the end of this video. I just wanted to talk to you.
We never do.
We never do.
We never do.
Candace can go around and tell children that they don't have parents and whatever it is. And
she ruins Christmas for kids.
She's like the Grinch who stole the damn Christmas.
She does it every Halloween. She goes around and says, you know that your mommy and daddy are Santa Claus.
You know, I just wanted to talk to you about it and see how you felt. I know you went on your channel and did it 2 times because the first one got deleted.
Oh no, I only did it once. I did the full review one time. And then it didn't get deleted. They took out I had to take out the other part, but it was always available on Twitch. Because you can follow me on all social media platforms, Busy Blue, no space, no E. It doesn't change on any social media platform. But if I'm going to stream it, I'm going to at least show it live to my people. And then you can always go to Twitch and see it the same time. And then I did it again, y'all. Make sure y'all go follow me and Andrew Gabor, we talked about it a little bit during our last Feeling Messy video. I tried to call you, but you didn't want to talk.
AAC, we will.
Somebody said respect the debate respectfully. I love SoDebNair sometimes.
I like hearing both sides.
I like.
I never enter these conversations with busy think I'm going to win anything.
There's nothing to win. There's nothing to win. There's nothing to lose. There's nothing to win. There's nothing to lose. Yeah. We just have different.
I just enjoy it. I think that it is good to hear both sides.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you go a little harder than I do sometimes, but it's okay.
I think that I do go harder. I'm not gonna lie on that, but I feel like a lot of it stems from, which is why I feel like I understand Candace. I think a lot of it stems from the way I feel like people react to emotional people, and a lot of people, especially in the Black community, it gets very frustrating to me sometimes when you're more revered if you can't talk things out, or if you can bop somebody, or if you can fear someone into not speaking or saying anything. And then we look down at people who have emotions, and then they show those, and they want to talk about them, and then they want to. It bothers me because you feel unheard.
You feel like Candace has emotions?
You want to close us out?
I was just asking.
And I'm not answering that question.
Thank you, Chi-Town Nigerian girl. Love you too.
Thank you, Chi-Town.
As long as the Bassett's are happy together, that's all that matters. Some people can't find happiness from greed. Absolutely, I agree.
That's true, but her businesses are making her who she is. Her big old feet and her low budget mother.
Who are you talking about, Mia?
Mm-hmm.
How did Mia get into that? A grown woman and a child that's not her can no talk correction now. I don't know what that means. I love you back too. We love you back. But Candace want to holler and not talk about anything out. Absolutely. That is not true, Busy Blue. Please don't use Black community as a whole for this mess.
Well, I'm not using the Black community as a whole for this mess. I'm using the Black community as a whole for, we do not, in the Black community, therapy just became a thing. Listening and hearing people out just became a thing. Understanding people's emotions and depression just became a thing. We're not trying to pray it away anymore. We're not trying to just say, you'll be all right, baby, just keep going, run yourself down. We just started really understanding, no, I need leave. I need to be able to take care of my family. I need to be able to take care of my mental. Hearing your children, this whole, they're seen and not heard. We just started listening to kids. We just started understanding what they feel. This mess is not it's not a Black community. I'm not saying that Mia versus Candace is a Black community thing. I'm saying that I can understand how Candace feels because I'm an emotional person, and in the Black community, we don't listen to our children and our people and our kids. We want to just look at you and you'll get bopped because we don't understand how to handle our frustrations and our emotions all of the time. And then you grow up and you just have to feel like you know how to be an adult.
Not true for all Black community. Well, we can't talk about the whole. We don't know everybody in the Black community, but that is very true. I remember on Basketball Wives when after Tammy and Evelyn had that really, 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 really bad season. The next season, Tammy started going to counseling on the show. I thought it was amazing because it was something that we hadn't really seen Black people do on TV. So I do agree with you on that. Busy, are you going to help with the redo Dorothy's low budget crochet braid?
Now, I will say somebody should have helped her. That was wrong to have her mama up on here like that.
Yeah. Well, I think that's all I had.
This was fun. This was interesting.
It was very interesting.
I like doing these videos with you. I know I'm not gonna agree, and I'm going to
I feel like you got a lot of more support than I got today. So I mean, I did it's not normal over here.
That is true because they like to shoot the arrows and take me down. Okay, I think I got one in my back. But I love that we can agree to disagree. I don't think a lot of channels actually get both sides.
Yeah.
So I think that was great. And maybe I do a whole video about the Black community, okay? So that we can understand where we came from and where we are now. I'm not saying, because some of us were the talented 10th. Some, I ain't gonna go. I ain't gonna run history all the way down from Howard University down here on his channel. I'll do it later. So come on over, the lovely Sherry. We'd love to have you, and I'll pull out a book.
All right, you want to tell them where they can find you?
Yes, you can find me on Busy Blue, no space, no E, on Instagram, Twitter, and Twitch. And you can find me. I think those are all the spaces right now. I don't take nor talk. So I mean, I'm there, but don't look for me. And then you can find me on Facebook, where I think I'm just going to delete that whole page because I don't do anything over there. Come back, sorry, baby daddy.
All right, and you guys know where to find me. SoDebNair everywhere. That's pretty much it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm on Twitch now too.
Oh,
I did. I started getting on Twitch yesterday. I realized I had like 41 people follow me over there, so I was like,
well, okay, superstar.
And actually, my name is SoDebNair. For some reason, I think I signed up for like a long time ago, and I can't remember what email address I used, so I had to change the name.
Did you do the Love Affairs podcast last night? I had an affair podcast.
We did do the podcast yesterday. That's Affair to the Heart. We're actually getting ready to come for our season finale, I think next month.
Okay. Oh, so it's seasons.
Yeah, we during the holiday season we stop so that they can do stuff with their family and stuff.
So we can find you on Apple, iTunes, Apple Podcasts and stuff like that.
Well, we do have old episodes on there, but when the pandemic started, because we couldn't be in the same room, we stopped the audio and we started doing YouTube.
Can't you just take it down and put it into the?
You can, but it feels like it doesn't sound right to me. Like I'm really, especially with audio stuff, I'm really particular about how that stuff.
Then get somebody to edit it.
Well, maybe like later on I'll go back and do that, But right now
it's not a podcast.
Well, it's on YouTube podcast. They have podcasts on YouTube
that are podcasts.
Okay.
I'll help you with it if you need me to edit it. It's for a fee.
No, I don't want to pay it. I can edit my Actually, what I was actually thinking about doing was while we're on the break, doing the editing and releasing those episodes from this year during the break.
Ooh, fancy. Give the girls something to do over the holiday break. Okay, as they're driving home to see their family for Christmas.
Well, we do. We have some very interesting episodes on those platforms, though.
Because wasn't it yesterday's episode something about my man's so freaky he want to bring other people in there? Wasn't it something like that?
Oh yeah, what's going on, Nicole?
Nicole,
I definitely know how to do both of those.
Nicki, were you listening? He said he did.
But yeah, I think during the break, I thought about editing the audio stuff because we do get all the my co-host does. Well, before we started using the same StreamYard. He would send me the audio for all the shows we've done. So I have all of them in my email. I'm gonna have to go down and edit them because I don't like that little countdown thing and then all that. Some of that stuff doesn't sound like a podcast to me.
You just gotta take it out and then edit it.
Yeah, I know. And I'll be like,
it was good.
And normally, our show yesterday was really good because we have been freestyling for the last month, I think. And yesterday I was like, I need to go ahead and actually plan this out so we can have a real podcast.
So it's all you. So it's all you.
It's my podcast.
So now let me listen to it. What was your favorite part, Chi-Town? Did somebody talk about the threesomes? Did y'all talk about the threesomes?
We did not talk about threesomes yesterday.
Okay. Well, what was the freakiness then?
We do have an example about it. We talked about? Somebody's gonna have to log. Well, somebody's gonna have to log off in the chat. She knows who she is.
These are personal experiences. Log off, girl.
Just listen to it. I'm not gonna do it on here. But we did have a good time. We normally, when we first started it, we did relationships. We started getting letters. We added letters in the middle, and then we did our sex topics at the end.
Okay.
Yes, this is what I was about to talk about, but I don't think I should say it over here.
Beard or no beard? Ew. No beard over here. I don't like nobody's beard. Please keep your beard away from me. Beards are so I don't want to be tickled, touched, nothing. Like, please keep that away from me. I think they're cute, for who they're with, but I'm not a beard person. It's never been my thing. I don't want no beards.
Wasn't the letter? Well, it was.
Oh, see, thank you, Young Rich. Now, close us out.
But that wasn't like
you be telling us some false information.
That wasn't the topic though. The person who wrote the letter, they did have a threesome, but that was.
But who hasn't?
All right. All right, guys. Busy, what's your Cash App?
Oh, Busy Blue. No space, no E, just like my name.
Or you can just send it to.
Come on, y'all. Y'all better come and bless my Cash App. I was just thinking to myself today because I am broke. But I was like, oh my God, I want a Costco pizza. I know that's so trashy, but I just really do.
Random name said a lot of people have not had a threesome.
A lot of people haven't had a random name. You need to go out there and experience. Have you had one random name? Just we speak about other people.
I'm assuming that's a hard no.
Well, it's not a hard no. Or maybe it is a hard no. That's what maybe it is a hard no, and that's what the problem is. It's the hardest of no's, okay? The horniest of no's. But Costco pizza good. Ain't it, Nicki, girl? That's what I was thinking to myself. Oh my God, I want a Costco pizza, but I don't even want to look at my bank account because they'll put a crying emoji, a laughing emoji up, and say access denied. When I try to put my face ID on, they'll say sorry.
I'm too greedy to share. That's what random name said. No,
that's what you think until you do it.
I've never had a one night stand.
What? Close us out.
All right, y'all. We will see you guys together on Monday.
On my channel.
On Busy's channel. So make sure you guys follow him. It is tagged in the description. If you haven't already subscribed to his channel. And we will see you guys on Monday. Bye.
See you later. Bye.
I'm feeling cleaner than I ever would be. It's cooler than Antarctica's weather would be. Damn, I think my swagger is a weapon to me. And dudes don't count you off the record to me. So don't be stepping to me, trying to shake my hand. I'm already the man, ain't trying to make your band. I feel the fact that I'm real just make them mad. I be smoking helium to inflate my swerve. I'm fact that I'm real just make them mad. I be smoking helium to inflate my